Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Christine, and that was, I'm not even sure his name, but he's on Instagram. I will link him in my description box, if that's what it's called, and let you guys follow him. But I have been stuck on that particular clip he did of Cernatic music, and he's amazing. I shared it with some of my friends because his music, oh man, his music was very moving. And I'm just gonna put you on a pause because I just got a notification on my computer and I don't want my video to stop. So give me 1 second while I free up some space. Okay, hopefully that did it. I deleted some old videos. I have to clean up my computer so I can save more stuff on it or whatever. So, as you can tell, I'm in a very whatever mood. Or I have a sense to me that's, I'm not sure. No, I have a feeling. I know what it is. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's an accumulation of overworking myself, lack of sleep, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Overworking, lack of sleep finally led to me breaking down. And when I break down, I just like start crying and shit over every little thing. And I came across that clip a few days ago, and then I saw a different clip of his that made me look into his page and start listening to all his music. That's I don't know the proper way of saying it, but that style of music, it has like a lot behind it. But it had me like crying and crying and crying, because he even said, before he even read the caption on some of the songs that were like moving me in my solar plex, like there was one of the, actually that one that I was just playing, I've been listening to it on loop. I have a tendency to do that with music that moves me. I'll just keep listening and listening and listening to it until it just, I just listen to it to the point where I don't, like, I've been satisfied and I don't have to listen to it anymore. So I put my daughter to sleep and I put that song on. Actually, I was listening to it and my daughter's like, "You like listening to that man sing?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's freaking beautiful." And she caught me crying and she was giving me like tissues. She's like, "Here for your tears." And I was like, "Thanks, Gwen." Gwen is my daughter. And then I put the phone right on my solar plex because that's where I was feeling it the most. When not just that song, but other songs. But when that song came on, it was something, and I put it on my solar plex, and I put the volume up so I can hear the vibrations through my phone going into my solar plex, and it was making my stomach bubble. And I was crying, I was choking up because I just felt it so deep, and that's where I feel things deeply, as most people, because that's the solar plex. I don't really know how to explain that one. I don't know how to explain chakras, to be honest. I know how they feel, and I guess I could explain that, but I'm having a hard time trying to explain feeling right now. So it's 11:11 last I saw. Make a wish. It's not 11:11 anymore. It's probably like 11:14 or something, or 11:12. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's getting late. You know, I am exhausted from just my work week. I'm off tomorrow, and sadly, my off days got split into 2 separate days instead of 2 back-to-back days. And I'm like, that put me in like a started crying mode, because I'm just like, it kind of interrupted the time I was gonna have with my daughter, I know I'm kind of going into like personal business now, but I guess I'm just letting it all out kind of thing. But real quick, just I haven't seen my daughter in a while because I've been working a lot, and I was already kind of like happy that I had Monday, Tuesday off, because that means I get to pick her up from school early. We get back home in a good amount of time to like enjoy ourselves, well, do homework, enjoy ourselves. I have plenty of time to like relax and cook dinner and us eat with enough time to still play after, and then start getting ready for bed, bath and bed, and then be in bed by like 9, asleep, to be up early in the morning to do the same all over again. And I was hoping to have those 2 days to be able to relax and do things like casually, instead of like I'm always like in a time crunch. Whatever, it is what it is. I can't really complain, but I am exhausted, spent, and sad, I guess, because his page alone was making me cry. Oh yeah, and I was saying, and some of his songs that had me moved so much. When I after I listened to it, I'll go back and read the captions he put while the song was playing, while he was singing his music. And it was like talking a lot about how it's a blend of like sadness and hope and stuff like that. And I was just like, I didn't get that, but I guess that's what I was feeling without realizing, which I have a habit of feeling things and not knowing what I feel until it gets told to me, and then I'm like, that's what that was. And then I went outside and I kept hearing it. I kept hearing it in my head, so I decided to play it out. And as I was playing it out, I was like, I should do a reading about this. And I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to be reading, but the song does say she will be loved, and that part got me, because of other more vulnerable reasons I don't feel like talking about right now. But I'm in a place where like I said, I'm exhausted. There's a lot coming up to the surface, and we just had a full moon that I did not feel shit because I was working myself to the bone. And now I have tomorrow off, and I guess it's all just coming to the forefront. Like everything I've been suppressing with work and busyness, that now I get to sit with myself and realize that I'm fucking sad. And that's okay. I'm telling myself that is okay. And it's good that I'm finally releasing it, or letting it out, letting it go, letting it flow out of me, because that's the best way that I purge, is just fucking cry like a little bitch. And then I was like, let's go to the cards. Or something was just like, read tarot. I know it's late, I know you're exhausted, but just fucking read, see what comes up in the realm of love. And then I thought for a second, well, Valentine's Day is coming around, because me and my daughter were talking about that day, and she was saying how much she didn't like it, and she likes Easter more, and I was like, oh, because you get to hunt for eggs? She's like, yeah. And it's funny, because growing up, I hated Valentine's Day, and since probably like a year ago, I started seeing it differently, not for what it's been marketed to be, but I call it Love Day, and just like the love you have for whoever, and just a day of happiness. And I don't know, I just started seeing it in a different light. And then that song, and then me being exhausted and just in my feelings, and maybe also that I finished my period a day ago, and I'm now, because I had a pretty chill period, so, and now I'm like, all the feelings I didn't feel are now here. It started with the fucking Sailor Moon, when she like got her memory back and realized that she's Princess Serenity, and all the, yeah, that's what started it, to be honest. That was the first tear shed today after work, to now here I am about to read tarot. So I'm going to read for the people who are in a place where they don't really know what the fuck they're feeling. They could be just exhausted like I am, and feeling all sorts of things because of this exhaustion. And these are things to take note. These are feelings to be aware of, because they're subconscious. Like, this all came out of nowhere. I was fine. I was a little upset when I realized my schedule changed. I missed the memo. Half of it's my fault because I didn't even see the email that was sent like a few days before the schedule was posted. Yeah, the schedule was posted with a different date. 26. I don't know now. Anyway, it's done, and I am okay with it now. And that's it. Clearly still processing it, guys. But anyway, I am here to read some good messages. I'm gonna like, what was it I was thinking when I was walking into from outside? I was like, where can we put more love in, or how can we attract more love, and that kind of realm. Like, that's the kind of vibe I want to pull right now. And it's for me, but I'm also doing it for whoever comes across this video and needs reassurance, or I don't know, just something. I just want to put a seed out there and see what's up. I know I spoke a lot in the beginning of this video, 12 minutes in, of just my personal shit, but I'm just giving you the foundation of where this reading's coming from. And excuse me one more time, so sorry. Thank you for your patience, even though it was like hardly any. I want to play that song one more time. All right. Just now that you got the backstory about it, I want to hear it one more time. So let's do it. Hopefully you guys could hear it too. All right, starting now. It's like I already know that song. And a part of me, like that style of music, that Indian influence, I'm assuming, I don't really know the terminology for this type of music, okay? But I love the sound. I'm all about sounds. I love the sound. It's like a part of me really wants to just sit in a room with like that, okay, so he's singing, but there's like a tone in the back that's like consistent. It's like I want to be in a room with that, and then instruments like just going on like blast, just vibrating every atom in my fucking body to the point where I throw up. That's what it feels like to me. Maybe that's why I feel it in my solar plex. But let me turn off all the dinging on my phone. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see nothing right now as I read this. The tarot. Okay. So, I got my water. Go grab whatever it is you want to grab because I'm going to shuffle real quick. Yeah. I'm going to be using my Vice Versa tarot. Only because I like the imagery and the vice versa-ness. Yeah. like I still have that song playing in my head, and I'm singing it like it's like a well-known song. You know, I've just been hearing it so much. It's like I fucking know it. I just want to sing with him. And the song, the actual song, I don't really care for it. Like by who's that band? I forget. Maroon 5? Maroon 5? I don't know the actual singer. It's a cover in his chromatic sounds, but I just like that. It's so good. It's so good right now. It's what I've been wanting, and I think it's what I need. And I don't know anything about the Indian culture. I just know Krishna, Shiva, and Kali. And I don't even know, and the little elephant dude who I don't, oh, that's Krishna, right? You know, I don't know, but that whole world is very interesting to me. It also scares the shit out of me. Like everything about it trips me out too much, but it still intrigues me. And the music is beautiful, beautiful. So it's now 11:30, and I gotta wake up friggin' early. So this is gonna be somewhat short, I hope. I say things, but then, you know, the tarot goes wherever it wants to go, and the card fell out. So let's see. I'm not gonna flip it over because it's vice versa, but we have the 10 of Swords. Good feeling. Good feeling. That's exactly how I feel right now. I'm not even gonna lie. When it comes to work. Because I just finished saying it. I've been overworked. And this is literally how I feel. I feel like there's a sense of backstabbing at work. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't really know. But my feelings are definitely like this. And this is Swords, mental, so maybe it's all in my head. But either way, this mental frustration that is clearly here is coming to an end because it's the number 10, right? Yay. So that fell out. So I'm going to leave it over there while I continue shuffling. But it's good. It's so like giving up vibes. Just not even giving up. Giving up on like fighting back or the struggle, or it's almost like letting it happen. It's like bliss. A painful bliss. Normally there's the sun coming up in the background of the Rider-Waite Tarot when it comes to the 10 of Swords. But there's just a wall here. It feels empty. It's starting to feel different. Not so blissful. Just feels empty. Quiet. There's like nothing. Nothingness in this. Now the other side is this eclipse. It still doesn't have the sun rising at the, but it does have a sense of reflection here of what's happened. Here, there's nothing. Nothing but a wall and the body with all these swords piercing through his shield. It's giving me giving up. Giving up on everything. Letting it all just pierce through my barriers. I say me, my, but in general. I had to look down, but this is what we got. Five of Pentacles. Out in the cold with a lack mentality when it comes to their, I want to say financial, but their foundation, their environment is cold and alone again. Alone again. Normally it's depicted with two people in this card in the Rider-Waite, but we just got this guy out in the cold. Now the other one, it's like worse to me. He's inside with the luxuries, but miserable still. Still with this lack when he has it all. This guy doesn't have anything and knows and feels it, you know? I don't know. He has his hand stretched out. Oh, he's rolling a dice. I never noticed that. So he's gambling. Or he's taking a chance, or he's doing something with this dice. I mean, he's in mid-throw, but something about it tells me like he's either gambled away his money, or I don't know. It's like he's taking a gamble when he doesn't even have anything else, or maybe he's taking a chance when he doesn't have anything. So all he has is a chance, and I think he's using the dice to figure that out. I don't know what to do or something like that. So that's there. I'm gonna keep that like that. With the Five of Pentacles, that's a sad kind of card. It's got no sort of support. You're down. You know, it's hitting rock bottom. So we got the 10 swords pierced in you, and then now the rock bottom out in the cold card, and you're rolling a dice, like seeing what your luck. It's like, yes, it's like seeing what kind of luck you have or something like that. I don't know. It's giving me gambling your earnings, gambling. Just I don't know, chance, gamble. I don't know. Let's see. I'm not looking down because they're vice versa tarot. There's images on both sides, so I'm trying not to see the cards. And we just got a lot that fell down. This, jeez, I just have to see that card. Is there any more? All right, starting from the top. Oh, there's a judgment here between two people. There's judgment here between two people, and the crazy part about it is I got the backside of both of these two people. Just look at the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Both have their backs towards the reader, me. I'm looking at them here, but there's a judgment here between these people, or mind and the heart and the mind, because of the cups and the swords. They're both masculine. No, they have to be two different people, because we only hold masculine and feminine. So there's two masculines here, so it's two people, different people. And they're both kings. One of the mental and one of the emotional. And then there's judgment. And you know what? The way this is, there's a kid in the middle. The way I'm looking at it, I feel Jesus. I feel this is a situation, masculine, mental, and a feminine with a masculine emotional. There's a child in the middle. The bird does signify something, spirituality, but the judgment is always calling upon the dead or the asleep and waking them up and shaking them up to see what they have to offer. The child is holding nothing because he's a child. They're innocent. But the people alongside them have something in their hands. The mother, or I want to say the mother, because it's a mother, it's a man, a woman, and a child, but the female is holding the cosmic egg, which is an egg of opportunity, of creation, new life, new everything, new beginnings. And rightfully so, because she can carry life. She can create a whole new world. That's what she has to offer. The man has a skull. That one, I don't know how to interpret that. Besides, it's a skull, and I don't really know what skulls mean in a spiritual sense. I love skulls. Maybe I should just find that out right now. I'm just gonna look up what does skulls mean in spirituality? There's he is. I'm gonna look up on Pandora more music like that and just be on that tip for a minute. Alright. What does skulls mean in tarot? Let's just say that. In tarot. Skulls. Not sure if it's universal, but I have a tarot deck with a key explaining different symbolism. Seeds, bones, skulls, etc. And it says skulls symbolizes death, destruction, and rebirth. Combined with the meaning of the hermit, this could imply that it means to bring about spiritual change. And that is I can take that and say that's what the man's holding. He brings about spiritual change to the equation. Interesting. Considering he's the king of swords. I mean, he can be the catalyst of spiritual change. But I'm not downplaying any males out there that are not spiritual. I know there's a lot. I met one the other day, and it was a little disturbing for me. Maybe because of the kind of person I am, but he was all like, and I just kept looking at him, looking for something false. I was looking into his soul like, what is this? What is this? Maybe that was my toxic ass self, psychoanalyzing him silently. I don't know. Anyway, enough about me right now. Then we have the woman holding the cosmic egg. I'm gonna do the same thing and just read the first thing. What does the cosmic egg mean in tarot? That's even if it has a description. What does the cosmic egg symbolize? The cosmic egg motif is a major symbol in the creation myths occurring in all parts of the world. Ancient Egyptians say the cosmic egg as the soul of the primal waters out of which creation arose. Yeah, okay. Pretty much what I said. In one story, the sun god emerges from the primitive I don't know why I can't read that word. Primeval. Oh my god. Primeval. Primeval mound. Okay, so the sun god emerges from the primeval mound, itself a version of the cosmic egg resting in the original sea. Okay, now. Okay, it's not giving me what I want, but at the same time. Okay, here we go. It's part of the wild unknown animal spiritual deck. That's fine. So the cosmic egg or the world egg or the mundane egg is the ultimate beginning from which either the universe came from or a mythical being came from. Right, can create life, can create a whole world. Yeah, I said that. Okay, cool. So we have somebody who initiates spiritual growth and who can actually build worlds. Okay. As the Judgment card, it's like that's their answer to the question that the angel in the Judgment card comes to ask the sleeping people. He uproots them from the grave and asks them, And this is what they say. It says, consider this. What would you bring before the angel of judgment? What might represent your understanding of your life so far? What would you offer as you move forward to the next phase? What is needed to let you be as light-hearted and innocent as a child reborn? And what did I want to bring into this reading? Or what did I want to pull out of this reading? Love. Now the description of the card, or what I just read right now was the meaning of the card. Now the description, it says, we see now that the three people have been called forth from their graves by the shofar's cry. As he comes forward to be judged, the man holds a skull to show that he understands the transitionary nature of the flesh. The woman holds a golden egg of Isis, which contains the universe and thus acknowledges her own primal creative power. The child's hands are empty, for he has nothing to prove. His consciousness is clear and his innocence intact. Above them flies the falcon of fire, Horus, god of the rising sun. Okay, so I guess that little piece I read from my phone did have significance to the actual meaning of the judgment card within this deck. So there's these two people who are not seeing eye to eye, for sure, but in a spiritual sense are going through their own judgment. And it's crazy that we have a male and female. You know, we have them at their core, their essence, in the judgment card, down to their knickers. A male and a female and a child. The child here talks more about an example. Like, how can you be more like that kid? And then that song is playing in my head in the background as I'm talking. All I hear is and I'm saying it like that jokingly, but like that's literally what I hear. It's like it needs to be playing in the background, but I don't want to play that song over. It's already playing a lot in my brain, and I'm probably gonna listen to it when I get off here. But what might represent your understanding of your life so far? Like, what would you bring to the fucking judgment, the angel of judgment? What would you offer as you move forward to the next phase? You know what I would offer? My tears. Like, my tears in a jar. Because, you know, as they say, water holds information, memories, feelings. Like, water holds things. That's why they say, you are gonna make me feel... No, wait. I was put on the spot. Okay, an easy one. Heal me. You will heal me. You will send love flowing down every muscle in my body. Every bone will be caressed with this loving liquid, because you are full of love, and you will fill me with love to feed, to flow over to others. Yes, you will. I just spoke into my water, and it's now doing what I said it's gonna do. No, but like seriously, tears. There's research out there. Google it. That they did this study, and different tears, it could be happy tears, sad tears, whatever kind of tears that come out, literally have a print, almost like a fingerprint of your emotion at that time. It holds memory, it holds feeling. So I will offer my tears, because through those tears, because I shed all types of tears, my friend. I am a crybaby, but it's not like in the way that you think. I cry over almost everything, anything. And by offering that will be like a fucking movie of my life. Take it. What does that mean? I go into the next phase? I don't know. I don't know if it's enough to go to the next phase with. But these two individuals, man, are going through it. They are here. They're both sitting pretty solid in their own element. Judgment is here. And then we had these guys fall out earlier, don't forget. The 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Definitely a trial. I don't know who is that about, but it's definitely a trial here. It's not an easy feeling, whatever's happening here. It's like literally giving up. The 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of fucking Swords. Fuck. That's kind of low. It's kind of down. Let me see if I can get some information. I'm gonna, I have the cards like this. These are the ones I'm reading right now, and then these are the ones that came out first. Judgment, King, King, and then the 10 and the 5 here. I'm gonna put a card on top of here just to get a little more information about that area. Oh, I didn't even switch. What's today? Shit, today is Sunday, dude. I'm so behind on my desk calendar. That's how much I've been working. I haven't had a chance to flip my calendar. But it says, oh my god. I'm reading Sunday because technically we're kind of still in Sunday, but it says the moon is in Virgo. Love is in the air right now as the moon moves through gentle Virgo and creates a harmonious angle with Venus. Why not write a love note to someone as an early Valentine's Day declaration? Yo. I'm gonna start getting emotional. Just let me be. Let me do. But didn't I not say something about Valentine's Day? It was like, it's weird how like I have these thoughts and I just dismiss them because I have so many thoughts, to be honest. Like they just come and go. I dismiss them, and then later on those thoughts connect to something that I'm doing or that I'm aiming to do. I don't know. I can't explain it. But love is in the air is the first fucking. This is what I'm doing. My desk calendar for today. I did a box opening for this in one of my videos, but yeah, it gives you like it gives you the phase of the moon on that day, which the moon is in Virgo, and then it gives you a little brief description and all of that right there. Love, Valentine's Day, and it's so funny how it says the moon moves through gentle Virgo and creates a harmonious angle with Venus. Why not write a love letter? A love note to someone as an early Valentine's Day declaration. You know what I want to do? My job's been stressing me the fuck out. I'm going to get real cheesy and real elementary and create little boxes for everybody so we can all exchange Valentine's Day cards. I said it. It's happening. I've been itching to decorate our bulletin board because it's just, I'm a creative soul, so any chance I have to make something like artsy fartsy, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and get something for the damn bulletin. And now I'm gonna get little boxes for everybody, and we're all gonna fucking do it because my job and all those fucking people need stimulation in a different way because it's so toxic. So I'm gonna bring the love. Fuck. I'll play Cupid and fucking bring the love back this Valentine's Day, okay? And I'm gonna do it like the very the way they market it now. Roses, hearts, pink. Little cheesy Valentine's Day cards that you put candy in it and To, from. Yeah, it's gonna get like that. It's gonna be like that. Anyway, back to this. We're gonna pull a card to go on top of here. Now I have to remember why I'm even reading, okay? It is about love. I don't know how we're getting there yet. But so far we have a male and female here. Only because of the imagery that I have. You can make it any kind of way that resonates, okay, bro? I'm not gonna do the he, she, they, and all that jazz. I'm not. I'm just not. Let me get a card to put on top of the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, man. I need more on that one. Like, what's that all about? Because that's not a good feeling. And it's just so down. I feel like that person has went through a lot and is now kind of just doesn't even know what the fuck he has. That's what it is. He's been through a lot. He, she, whatever. I don't know who it is. And they don't know what they have because this Five of Pentacles is lack mentality, even though there's no swords there. But there are pentacles. It's just, I think he's trying to figure out how to make it because he doesn't feel like he has enough. Just like this card. This side's even more that. But this side, the fact that his environment is so cold and like both of these environments are cold, alone, and just still and quiet, and there's nothing going on here besides one person trying to play with dice, trying to win it, trying to win big, or just, I don't know, just looking sad. But I don't think they know what they have, and they're trying to use everything they have for something. There we go. Oh, here we go. Dude, I saw this guy, but I saw him like this. As I was talking about Judgment and all these people, I had put my deck down and this was like this. And I saw it, but I didn't peep it, you know. I just, like I said earlier, like I be saying shit, I be thinking shit, I be noticing shit and just dismiss it because it's just, I have eyeballs and, you know, I just look and see everything. But now we got him like this, the Emperor. This person who doesn't know, who's been through it, going through it, doesn't know what they have for real. Because he's the Emperor, she's the Emperor, they're the Emperor. So there's this energy behind him. I don't know if I want to say behind, but there's just this energy that's making him feel powerless, or out of control in what he's able to control. Now, to be honest, it's like we have two things going on here. You have 3 cards here with these 2 kings in Judgment, and 3 cards here with the situation behind the Emperor. I don't know who's that, and I don't know who are these people. But right now, it's 3 people on the deck, on the board. 3. 2 dealing with some growth here. About to head into a new chapter because Judgment, and then it's the World, and then it's the new beginning, the Fool all over again. The Fool's journey. Here, the Emperor is powerless right now. But I think that's just his mind state, his mindset right now. I don't think, or he's like, that gambling, that the dice was giving me gambling, I feel like could be gambling away his fortune or something like that, or just taking risks because of the place he is mentally. Mentally, he's done. Mentally, the Emperor is done. And I feel that's why it's leaving him feeling like he has nothing. I don't think he even wants to ask for help, so that's why he's going He's going down the dice route. These people, I need a card to put on top of these guys. Just look at them again. I need a card to go right on top of all that shit. Now, I just looked, and just in case it decides to pop out again, it's the... I can't read now. It's late and I'm so tired. 8 of Wands. But it's the 8 of Wands with, like, information flowing chaotically, like, destructively almost. Like, there's going to be communication or some sort of movement towards whoever, a little chaotic and destructive. That's what was on top. I'm going to shuffle, and we're going to pull a card for these 2 kings and the Judgment. Just to get a little more, get another layer when it comes to these 2 people. I don't know who that third person is, or if that third person is one of these guys. Because the king, the emperor is both of these kings technically. And if this is one person, and there's 2 aspects of them needing to be one, like I did say, the mind and the heart, then that could be one interpretation of this reading. But I'm not getting that because it's a masculine and feminine here. Or it still could be. This could all be the emperor right now. So let's just see. Let's just pull a card out. See what comes, or let's pull a card to see what wants to come out for these 2 kings. Okay, I got another backside of a person. Both of these people don't want to move forward in whatever the hell they're going through right now. Nobody wants to step forward first when it comes to the Judgment card. This 2 of Wands speaks of future planning, longing, stale, rough draft, I don't know, stuff like that. But the fact that he's here with these guys, it's a 2 of Wands, but with the meaning of this card, it being a stalemate card, it's like these 2 kings, these 2 individuals, are not going to move forward when it comes to the calling of this angel. I don't know, I think there's fear of like moving past what they're comfortable, where there's comfort. Because this is a scary, scary position if you don't know. Because then you'll be stuck in this loop, going through the same lesson over and over and over again until you fucking figure it out and offer something to this Horus. But at the same time, there is a sense of wanting to move forward, wanting to put an offer up. I see the Empress. I want one more card for these people. No, that was a lot. Like half my deck. Oh, I got one. My God, and I knew it, man. The Lovers. That's awesome. This is kind of the judge. This is kind of like the Judgment card as well, because the angel normally looks like that. Well, he's on this side. See what I mean? We have this side. I did get the sense of the lovers, man. Just because of the way they were standing there. And then we had this judge kind of looking dude. I don't know, the way I'm holding these guys all together, I have it like this on my... I have it like this. See the wands pointing to him, pointing to this guy, pointing to this guy. He's in the middle with the orb, just like looking at the sun. This orb, Horus, sun god, these two people who were representing these two people. And this innocent. I don't know. It was giving me just that. It was giving me the lovers, and I didn't understand how and why. But now there is these two people. I don't know who the fuck this emperor is, but he's such an oddball right now. It's like, who are you? Why are you over here feeling powerless? Like, I don't understand who that is. Because right here, this couple is going through a transition. I'm going to read this side of the Lover's card because this is the side we all kind of know. But this side I quite don't know because I don't get it often. I'm not going to lie. I don't get that card often. And this is part of me being not the best tarot reader because I am always reading from the book, guys. I am. Because even if I wasn't recording myself, I would still be looking through the book. Where you at, lovers? Oh yeah, where are they? Here they go. Just look how they look. This is the Judgment card. Lover's card. I don't know. To me, it was giving me that. Alright, so twilight descends upon the lovers, who gaze out upon a peaceful green landscape. They appear ready to step forward into their life together. He bears the alchemical symbol for fire on his back, and she has a symbol of water. When united by Mercury, which is, I think, I thought he had the Mercury. I thought the Emperor had the Mercury symbol on him. He's holding an orb too. I don't know. He bears, yeah, water. When united by Mercury. Oh, is that Mercury? No. They form the hexagram that shines in the heaven, the alchemical marriage. That's interesting. That's beautiful, actually. This is the alchemical of marriage. That's amazing. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's, you see, this is a very deep connection, these two people. There is a deep, deep connection here. But there's a sense of hardness between them. It's like they're not even looking at each other. They're probably not even communicating right now. And they're both in their masculine. One's mentally masculine, the other one's emotionally masculine. I don't know what's not worse. I don't know which one's harder to deal with. A hard masculine man or a hard masculine mental man? No, sorry, a hard emotionally masculine man? Wait, a hard you know what I'm saying? Like, what's harder to deal with? A mental or an emotional? I think it kind of goes hand in hand. Because emotional is triggered and fueled by the mind. Because of how the mind perceives things. That's what makes you want to feel things a certain way. Alright, so that was just the description. Now the meaning is, the energy is much cooler here than on the other side. Yes, because the other side is in the daytime and it's just like sun and this like clouds and this, it's heavy. This is like I don't know, peaceful landscape they're looking at. The energy is much cooler here than on the other side and more balanced. Yeah. The lovers are alone now. The archangel is gone. There is a sense of calm rather than urgency. It should soon be easier to see where you are going and how you will get there together. Consider how your elemental qualities complement those of your significant other, where they create an explosion and where they come together in perfect union. And I just looked at my calendar right at Valentine's Day. What does Valentine's Day have to do with this? What does it have to do with that? Amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. And she will... I was going to sing it. No. And she will be there. Yeah, that's all you're getting. Now, I'm really liking this reading of the two kings. But this emperor vibe over here, I don't know where he fits. I don't know where he fits. I don't know who he is. I don't know. He's not doing so well. That's the thing. I don't know who this person is. I shall pull a card. Another one. For this emperor story here. The emperor's story. With the 10 of fucking swords and the 5 of pentacles. Give me something. Because I got these two kings down. I got them down. They're going through it. And you know what? There's a lot of love here on a fucking spiritual level. This slid like that, so I'm just going to take it. This is some sort of fucking guy. This emperor is some sort of immature fuck. Maybe this is a fuck boy coming around fucking with one of them. Because we got this page of wands, gentlemen. Yeah, he looks fine. But this page of wands, gentlemen, you see how fine he looks? He's picking every little cherry off the tree. That's for sure. And greedy with it, you know. I don't know, he's so cute and so hot, and every girl wants him, every guy wants to be like him, but this side of him is better for me. It's more enlightening, it's more like put together. This is like show off bombastic, a fire sign, Leo, maybe. This is somebody who's not even looking at the direction of what's going on over here. But I feel they're around. There's a Leo, whether it's a male or female, don't matter, but a masculine one around who thinks he's, I don't know, I was going to say thinks he's a fucking shit, but really, he's in shit. What does that have to do with these two kings? That's what I want to know. What does this Emperor, Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of fucking Pentacles situation have to do with this situation, this holy union that is going through it, but I feel is only going through it to further solidify their union. And it's a very good one too. It's like the yin and yang. A little bit of bad and good in the good, a little bit of bad in the good, and a little good in the bad. Like, this over here is concerning. This Emperor, Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles situation. What does that have to do with my two kings over here? What does it have to do with this sacred union? And I say sacred because we got judgment coming out to hear you out or put you out, really show you out. And then we have the Lovers, where the archangel leaves because they decide to go through it together. That's amazing. That is commitment. Compromise. Ay, so much cards fall. I don't want it. But I'm gonna look at it. Because I thought I saw the I thought I saw the Ace of... I thought I saw the Ace of Cups, but I see it's the Ace of Cups in the Ten of Cups. But we ain't looking at all that. I don't want all those cards. I just want one card to tell me what that Emperor has to do with these other two individuals, or what's this, like, what just need one card. Boom. Oh boy, he is temptation. This person's coming in as some sort of temptation bearer, while someone is vulnerable on this side. This Emperor situation with the page, I knew it. When I saw that page, I was like, this person, like I said, everybody wants to be like him, everybody wants him. But he's just looking out for himself. He's a page, so he's very ignorant. He's very selfish, only going for what he wants. He's my little crotch rocket. If that's, no, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But he's very self-centered, only thinking about himself. And how many dames he can pull in one night, kind of vibe. And if this is a girl, same shit. Okay, same shit. It's the energy, not the gender. Now, I said, what does that person have to do with these two people going through their own trials and tribulations right now to discover that they are actually one, and they are able to do this because there's so many forces, I feel, put in their paths to develop them to realize something bigger than both of them that is happening. Then we have this fuckboy, fuckface coming in as temptation, while one of these people over here going through it is vulnerable. And you know, it doesn't tell me who's getting tempted, but these people, these two kings, their energies. Okay, it's not two men, but these two masculine energies that are going through it, symbolizing the Nine of Wands here, individual, my wounded warrior. They're both going through the same jazz. They're both going through the same trials. It's almost like mirroring each other. Maybe this king energy, this Emperor, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles individual who has nothing and wants. It could be a narcissist with this Emperor, higher than thou attitude, God complex attitude, coming in and getting what is theirs and being charming at it too, when they don't have nothing to give. They're just playing around with that dice now. I'm seeing it. I'm like, they're just playing around with their little dice, and you're the dice. Or I should say die. You're the die. Because this is them depicted as a female. Feminine energy. And how I have it here, the female is over here where I have the Emperor's information, and then the Wounded Warrior is on this side of the card where I have all of this happening with the two kings. Maybe both of them are being tempted by somebody. You know, it's not just one person being tempted and the other one's just going through it. No, I think both of them are being tempted by some sort of energy that has nothing to give you, but is requesting a lot from you. How to deal with that? I'm gonna put how to cross that, how to block that, how to stop that shit from happening. That's confusing. 6 of Pentacles. Balance. Know where to put your... Because this is a God complex. Has the guy with his village. Everything's balanced, his creation. And looking over it. How to deal with that? How to stop it? How to cross it? 6 of Pentacles, but that side. Five, 6. In this dreamlike image, a wealthy man looms over a village like a giant. Is it a real village, a miniature model, or just a depiction of how he sees his own importance? He is both proud of the little hamlet and protective of it. He needs to have it all under his control, but this may not spring from malicious or greedy motivation. His benevolent watchfulness is dedicated to the people. He truly believes that he sees the big picture like no one else. Be careful that your charitable inclinations are born from compassion and kindness, not from a hidden agenda of control or superiority. Considering that the Emperor over there has 5 of Pentacles, and then here you are, 6 of Pentacles. There's a weird triangle happening. Charity should not come with strings attached. If you are in a position to give, do it generously and respectfully. No one wants to be patronized or in an emotional debt for accepting a favor. How to stop that is that. How to block that is that. There is somebody standing between these two people. And I'm saying that because I thought this orb in this man's hand was Horus, the Judgment card, because it kind of came like this. And that's when I started to think it was like the Lovers before the Lovers came out. But I was like, no, there's Horus, that, the angel. And now I realize that the Emperor has an orb in his hand. And I'm starting to think he is in one of their, he's in the life, oh my gosh. He's in, okay. How I have it placed, how I'm reading this. The king and the king have a situation happening that's bigger than them. That's testing them, that's gonna be pulling them through things to realize that they are to be together. But there's a lot happening before that even happens. There's a lot because they're both not even looking at each other. They both have their backs to each other, are not facing forward. One, they're not even looking in their direction. They're looking dead ahead with their back to me, which is kind of like to them, to each other. This Emperor is not. I said they were mirroring each other, the kings, so they could both be tempted by something. No, it's just one of them, and it's the King of Swords. Because how I have it placed here, I felt like I thought this was Judgment in the middle because of the orb. Right? The wand here, the wand here, the wand there. And then this was Judgment because he was holding the orb. No. Seeing the king, the Emperor, I'm like, no, the Emperor, he is the Emperor. He is in between the two people because of the wand and the wand representing this side and that side. He's in the middle. He's holding the orb, just like the king, and look at where his hand is holding. His hand is holding the left stick, which is to my left, the king of swords. So whoever that person represents, there is somebody influencing them that has a tight grip on them and influencing them. And I feel I don't know what it means that he's holding with the right hand that orb, which is the King of Cups, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's almost like he's the judgment. So maybe there's like this weird love triangle where one person doesn't even know they're in a love triangle, but there is on the other end happening with somebody else who's influencing the relationship, like probably giving him an ultimatum, which in turn, in the long run, is actually gonna push them together. So it's like almost destined that this individual is coming around and being tempting and just being in the middle of things. I think there's some money involved too, because that emperor, even though he's the emperor, he's like not doing so well with that 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. He's reverting to childlike behavior, immature behavior. So you know what, his coat does kind of look like his coat. It's a lot of red. What is this reading all about right now? I feel if I had to pull the love out of this reading is that yes, there is a love triangle, but the person that's, I feel, trying to manipulate the situation between two people who are bigger than them knows that and is really trying to make them feel more important than the bigger picture, this emperor person. But in a way, it's like, let them act a fool, basically. Let them act with, maliciousness in their heart, because if anything, it's gonna fuel the relationship between these two kings. I wanna pull some like what if cards. Not what if cards, like a possibility card, like between the two. Well, we did. We had the lovers here. Where this is literally the marriage card. They end up going together. But I feel that's just I feel like that's just not the theme, but we already got the lovers, so that's that. So I feel like money is being dispersed and it's going down the wayside on if I had to pull the love out in this reading, it's that I feel like love is blooming in an unexpected way between two people who are not communicating right now. There is room for significant growth in a union happening if it were to be chosen. I did say it was like destined, that they're gonna end up being together, but I don't know. There's so many backs to me right now. It's like nobody wants to tell me anything. So I'm gonna pull an oracle. And I'm gonna pull one of these guys. The Signs of the Times oracle. All right, oracle. Tell me, what does this reading all mean from an oracle standpoint? Tell me what this oracle really means right now. What does this all mean? What is this? What is this? What is this chapter? I don't know. What is this? I'm just like, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, got a flipper and a dropper. The moon, emotions. The moon moves through gentle Virgo and creates a harmonious angle with Venus. Okay, so we got number 23, the moon. Emotions. Fun. How is this fun? Flamingo. Fun. I remember there was a time where flamingos were a symbol for me, and even Quinn was like, flamingo, flamingo. That's not helping. Oracle, just so you know. That's not helping at all. Moon, emotions, okay. I was like, okay. Then fun? ¿Qué? ¿Qué es esto? What are we talking about now? I need a third one. Chance, see? There, dice! Chance, dice! But what? We're going back to the Emperor. ¿Qué es esto? That's what he has. And I'm saying it's like chance. Gambling, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Rear view mirror 2. Chance. Let me see. Let's read chance, because now it's making me feel weird. Number 19. Sometimes it's necessary to take a chance, and other times the risk is not necessarily worth the reward. The dice represent taking that risk, whether it be a calculated one or one taken out of necessity. There may be many unknown There may be many unknown right now, but doing nothing is not an option. Weighing all your options to determine what makes the most sense. If you're unhappy with a certain situation in your life and it is not serving you, now may be the time to bet on yourself and walk away. If you're unhappy with I already read that. Alternatively, there could be something you've been working on that requires perseverance to see the fruits of your labor. This card encourages you to take chances in a way that fulfills your ultimate desires. It also asks the question, what risk are you willing to take? You'll never know what will happen if you roll the dice until you do. You'll never know what will happen if you roll the dice until you do. That's literally what that guy... Now it's like, is that another person? Is that another person? Or is this you? And this is all aspects of you. Like I thought for a second earlier. Ay, Dios. Ay, Okay, let's go with fun. Flamingo, number 2. I'm reading this one. Flamingo, fun. When the flamingo appears, it's time to get excited. You don't have to live in a tropical climate to see this powerful symbol, as they show up often in front yards and decor. The vibrant colors and quirky appearance of the flamingo can't help but draw attention and curiosity. Let your guard down and incorporate more fun activities into your routine. This card can indicate an underlying feeling of excitement for things to come, but there could be a need to embrace a sense of not quite knowing what it is. Expect the best. You may intuitively feel like there is a reason to celebrate or feel you are anxiously awaiting good news. Amazing things are here or on the horizon, and there is no shame in embracing it. Exciting new experiences and opportunities could present themselves to you. You're being admired and potentially attracting partnerships you've been waiting for. Anticipate fun and exciting times. Okay. Moon emotions, number 23. Although the moon is most visible at night, it can often be spotted in the daytime sky. The same can be said about emotions, which can be hidden yet also faintly present or clearly defined at unexpected or inopportune moments. This card encourages you to feel your feelings and express your emotions. Emotions are sometimes mistaken for weakness, but they are an essential part of being human. And there is strength in allowing yourself to experience them fully. From happiness to sadness, enthusiasm to rage, no matter what the emotion, you are entitled to feel how you feel, if and when you feel comfortable. Open up to a friend or someone whom you trust. Emotions are meant to flow as they come and go. Holding on to things can create burdens and even lead to physical ailments. Releasing this energy prevents them from becoming stagnant and stored, which can affect your mood and cause unpredictable outbursts. Feel empowered to express yourself, which can improve your confidence and ability to communicate your feelings to others. Okay. So as I was reading this, the Emperor became clear to me. The Emperor is you. And the situation between the King and the King is a situation with the King and the King. You are the King, and you're dealing with the King of Swords. There's a lot of love and temptation there. There's even lending of hand there. But you're in a position where you're just not feeling powerful. You're feeling very much powerless. And you're taking chances or wanting to take a chance. And I'm not sure in what way we're taking a chance. But there's a chance that wants to be taken. We have dice in the Five of Pentacles. And we have dice here. But there is a lot of feelings here. And there's even a possibility of having some fun here. I mean, you clearly could be looking for the fun and things, because this is also him, even though I was bad-mouthing him earlier, like hard. Oh, he's a selfish, narcissistic motherfucker. No, he's... And if you think about a Leo, because I said it could be a Leo, they're very playful. They literally see the fun in everything. They don't really get upset or hold grudges or, they just kind of move on. And forgive and forget. Or not necessarily forget, but they'll forgive. Okay. I feel maybe you guys need to have a talk. You both need to have a talk. Or maybe you should have a talk with yourself first and be like, what does this situation have to offer? What has this situation been offering? Because there's been offers with the Six of Pentacles. And both of you are fucking spent. And I feel you can find solace with each other, but there's a lot of pain between you, which is why there's a sense of like no communication right now. How can we bring love into this situation? How can we bring more love into the situation? There's a part of me that's like, this reading is hitting home in a lot of ways. And when I said there's fear in here, there is. And that fear is literally blocking me, I think, from potentially having something amazing. I love that part, the beginning, like, I'm crying. Can you see it? Can you see me crying? No, yeah, like, that sound, everything about it. He just bumped up that song, like, times 100. Emotions are flowing for me very late. And this is probably happening for you guys too. Whoever found themselves on my my reading. Literally. But you know, through my reading, somebody out there is going through something similar or something. So I love how he moves too. I'm watching him. I need to like turn it off. He talks about how like in that style of singing, there's like there's quick movements that go along with the I don't know. I don't know music like that. I love music and I can hear it and it can touch me, but I don't know how to talk about it like a musician would, you know, or a singer would. But he talks about like levels and there's like techniques in the body movement, even in the eyes. It's a fucking whole lot of things. And it's fascinating. So anyway, how to bring more love into the situation? I say be a little more open and receptive and just produce the love yourself. If you can't find the love, create the love. Kind of like what I was saying earlier about, you know, I remember my job fucking sucks sometimes, and you know, instead of me getting bent out of shape about it, I'm just gonna go and create a Valentine's thing. Now, a part of that is a sense of controlling and expectations, and it could all go horribly wrong and it could be left even worse. But you know what? It will not hurt to just try to spread the love. Just try. Try every day. I was so distant earlier, and this just made me reflect on that. But yeah, my calendar said, why not write a love note to someone as an early Valentine's Day declaration? Cute. And at this point, I can't stop the the tears, because that's how I was earlier today. I just couldn't stop crying. I'm just exhausted. So this is me, like, full vulnerability. Catch me when I've been spent, lack of sleep, and you're gonna see the real me. It might be scary, and it might be disturbing, and it might be uncomfortable, but that's the real me. Like, this is the real me, but not entirely, because I'm exhausted. But for some reason I can't sleep. Anyway, there was something else I wanted to do, but I can't think of it at this moment. Oh yeah, I guess a fortune telling card won't hurt, or it might. Who knows? I'm just gonna find out. Beauty queen of only 18, she had some trouble with herself. I don't know the words too much, but always belong to someone else. I don't mind spending every day out in the corner in the pouring rain. Courtship. God damn. Is it heavy in this reading or what? Fuck. Part of me hates it. I secretly want it. I think a lot of people do. Men and women. We secretly want to be with our person. But at the same time, they talk about how we don't need anybody. We can do it alone. But to be honest, going through life alone is exhausting and scary. It is. Especially for somebody who's like, on that spiritual path, you know, where there's some days that spirituality gets scary and uncomfortable, and there's nobody around to anchor you back. I don't know. shit's real out here, man. So a life partner is, it's a nice idea, but I know when my ass is well rested and empowered, I'll be talking different. But yeah, so I think that's it for me, bro. I think it's time for me to go to sleep. But there's even Cupid there. There's a Cupid there. Above these courtship people. Mira eso, bro. It's like, what is happening? February is going to be interesting. I think. I mean, it could. Nothing could come, but, you know, I don't know. Alright, guys, so. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I might actually be reading around Valentine's Day just to get a report, because Valentine's Day is literally in 2 weeks. So much can happen in 2 weeks, so we can catch up in 2 weeks. Until then, be cool, breathe, everything's okay, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for sticking around, by the way.